What's going on, guys? My name is Hyrius and welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with some more MLB The Show 20, playing some more Diamond Dynasty. Before we get into the ranked season, I did earn a pack for leveling up earlier, so we are going to open that. It's just a normal pack, so it's probably not anything good, but I figured I would open it up during the video. Dinosaur Roar, that's so important. Okay, a reliever we can't use. Ooh, a possible second baseman that we might be able to use, another reliever we can't use, and a starting pitcher we can't lose. And that's actually a second baseman, so not a reliever. Can we use you, though? Second base. Not quite. You are not quite good enough to pass Scooter Gennett. And that would be your secondary position, so I really don't want to use you there. So we're just going to sell you, all of you. Okay, we are playing the Rochester Bomb Squad. Rochester 585 Bomb Squad, and his team right off the bat looks crazy. So hopefully we can squeak out a win here, but his team, Greg Maddux is going to have to put some pitches on the edge of the plate if we're going to get these guys out. We are hitting first, so that's nice. Come on, Craig. Let's get on base. This first inning is so important to figure out how good this guy is, or if he's just trolling, or what he is. Their third baseman is playing in right off the bat, which is unfortunate because I would love to lay down a bunt, because Craig has some serious speed out there. But it doesn't matter if his third baseman's playing in. His shortstop stops it from getting into center field, but it doesn't matter because Craig has that 90 speed and we get our first hit. It's only a 92-mile-an-hour fastball, too. It's not even that fast. But we've been late on both of them, which is not a good sign. And we ground into a double play there, so that's not good. Oh, there's its first hit against me. Chipper should have been able to get there. That should not have been a hit. Pretty sure this is the same Bryce I have. Which does not make me feel great, because our Bryce, as much as I talked trash about him in the beginning, he's been our best player as of recent. I was really hoping he would round the corner there, but he's not that dumb. Are you serious? That was a perfect throw. Thank you from our right fielder. That was literally a perfect throw to keep him at third. Okay, we got to get this guy out now, though. Okay, 2 strikes. And 3. Let's go. We might be able to get out of this inning, especially with Don Sutton up now. He did. He pinch hit for Don Sutton. Okay, that's a little bit early to be pinch hitting, in my opinion. Especially when this guy is going to strike out anyway. And that's strike 3. So you pinch hit for Don Sutton, and it didn't even matter. We get out of the inning, and now we don't have to go against Don, because this guy didn't want him apparently pitching. Craig the Man Biggio, let's start us off. We've come up big for us in the past. Too far inside again. Craig does have our only hit of the game, so. Oh, barely catches the inside corner. Not that it mattered because I swung. I'm late on everything right now. Even that, probably. Yep, just barely, but I was still late. Curveball to put me away. Yep, the old 12-6 curve. And I miss it. Dang it. Come on, Ramon. It's so weird going from Don Sutton, who was throwing like 92 out there, to Nolan Ryan, who's throwing 100. The only good thing is he doesn't seem to be able to locate the fastball, so. Too low. And Bryce Harper next, who has done damage. And he is an 81. He's our best player, so that was ball 4, and I swung at it. Dang it. If I strike out now, I'm going to be livid. And that was ball 4. Come on, ump. Barely get a piece of that one to stay alive. Another fastball. He's coming right at me with it. But that one's too far inside, and he walks us. Let's go. Ah, an easy fly out instead. Oh! He's going to gun us down at second instead because of that friggin' error. That makes me mad. This guy, he's either lagging bad or he's having a hard time fielding. That's for sure. Come on. Go, ball. Go. Go. Get out. Let's go. Let's go, Marcell Ozuna. That's what we needed. Threw those heaters a couple too many times. Come on, Chipper. That one gone too? No, that's an easy fly out to center. Dang it. But it is 2-0 now. Let's friggin' go. Thank you, Marcell Ozuna. And now we have a Harry Adrianza up next. A Harry, who is 0 for 1. At this rate, I will probably keep Maddox out there till the 7th before we bring in that bullpen. Start to warm up those guys out there. Might have to use a different closer this time because we've used our closer the last 2 games. And that's if we don't score any more runs. We might be able to push across 2 more runs. Maybe. I hope so. Stays in front of that one. Way too in front of that one. That was his first changeup he's thrown, I think. Haven't seen too many of those. And, oh, man. I really hate it when that happens. When it hits the pitcher instead of getting through. But we got lucky, and we still got a hit out of that. And I was way too far behind on that one. Wasn't expecting him to throw it that quick, for being honest. Bloop. Out. And now it's up to Greg Maddux to try to get a hit to continue this inning. Probably won't happen, but we're going to try. Okay. Way too late. Didn't swing at all. And flies out to right. Greg Maddux pitching a great game so far. Greg Maddux, not Maddux. Oh, that hurts. Was going to double up on the circle change, but... Chipper! Really? Oh, you're lucky you got that out at first, at least. Man, that could have cost us huge. Okay. He really doesn't know how to deal with those circle changes. But I don't want to throw too many of them because eventually he will hit one. And Chipper with the great throw across his body to get him. And we are on to the 6th. And he's bringing in Lee Smith. Whoever the heck that is. Also with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, which is great. And it looks effortless out there, so that's not a good thing. Well, we already have a hit off Lee. We have almost as many hits off Lee as we had against Nolan, so that's good. And Craig steals second. Let's go. Thank you, Biggio. Way too far out in front of the slider. Barely hit it. And missed on the fastball. So Craig is going to get stranded out there, isn't he? You're really challenging Marcell again. He took Nolan Ryan deep and you're throwing a fastball. Ooh, okay. That was... Never mind. That was gross. And then you strike me out on the slider, so I guess I should stop talking. Because I don't think we're going to get to him in this inning, because this guy has been good. Lee's been crazy good so far. I thought we would have a good chance to hit him when Craig got a hit on the first pitch he threw, but since then. Okay, we're going to get into second there with that Harry. Thank you. Talking about how we couldn't hit the guy, and then Harry hits a double. That was a high cutter, way too high. I don't even know why I swung at that. Come on, Ryan. Thank you. Give me something good to hit here, Lee. Ooh. It's a little too far out in front of that one. And the slider I stayed on top of, too. Okay. I've swung at a lot of pitches, but I'm not ever going to swing at that. Too far out in front again on an 87-mile-an-hour forkball. Does anyone even throw that pitch anymore? The good old forkball. Ah, too late on the... I wasn't too late. I was right on it, apparently. But... okay. Game started to glitch there for a second. I thought he was going to miss it, and I was going to be like, oh, no, that's a free run. Yes, let's bring in Tommy Cahill. He has a changeup, which is nice. It's actually his best pitch, which is really nice. Ooh, way out in front. Come on, Aaron. And, oh, he got a piece of it. That's a 90-mile-an-hour changeup. You're telling me this guy's changeup is 90 miles an hour, and then he has a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, which is pretty fast. So I guess that makes sense. This is the fastest guy this guy has seen me pitch with this game. This is probably the fastest guy I have out of the bullpen. And there's 2 outs now. This game is pretty much over, but we still need to get one more out. 27 outs, not 26. Two strikes. And the changeup to put him away. GG's in the chat. Thank you for coming out, Rochester. Thank you to Marcell Ozuna for scoring the only 2 runs of the game. Driving in the only 2 runs of the game. Greg Maddux pitches a scoreless 7 innings, and then Tommy Cahill and Andrew Miller come in to shut them down in the 8th and 9th. He had actually more hits than me, but he did not get the win, and that's all that matters. Greg Maddux improves to 2-1. His Nolan Ryan drops to 2-1, and Tommy Cahill gets his first save. Not bad. And actually, he was a better rating than me. Not anymore, though, because now we're up to 340. Reveal my reward. It's an 80 overall. Really? Oh, it's Andrew Miller. Never mind. Let's sell him. We can't use him. And now we're up to 28. Ooh, and we get to choose one player. Open this. I can't open it here. Hold on. Exit. Go to packs. Who are we going to get? Oh. Let's go. Who do we want? We don't need a catcher, really. We don't need a pitcher. Victor Robles, center. Who is our current center? I don't know. Don't need another pitcher. Shortstop. I feel like we need a shortstop the most. Isn't the best player out there. Is actually probably the worst player. Really want to go with Alex Reyes, but we need some power. So we're going to go with Adalberto Mondesi instead. And let's add him to our lineup. Yeah, we needed something to overcome a Harry. And that he is now starting for us. And that's a good acquisition to our team. And now we're actually not that far from being able to buy the pack. And next, when we get to that 30,000 stubs, then we'll be able to buy that pack that has a diamond in it. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to leave the video here. If you liked it, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!